Fuck. What's up, man? Let me take you for a little spin, man. Show you what it feel like.
I gotta go make these drop-offs.
Man, you think you're the only one out here working, B? Gotta make drop-offs too, B. Come on, man, get in, man. I ain't taking no for an answer, man.
All right, man. Welcome to the 290 Moe Podcast. Thank you for coming on the show, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate your time. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself for my viewers and listeners?
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Phillip Powers. I own a page, Powers Music Production. So I'll listen to the newest songs come out, or I'll go on Pop Vortex, check out what's coming up on country or rock and roll, alternative, whatever, like stuff. I'll just listen to it. I'll play it, I'll do a cover, and then I also do singles, and I record my music. I use Logic. I'm trying to get into doing more of production I want to get more people on my page. Mm-hmm. I want to hear other people's music. I want to be able to help everybody out because music's been a big part of my life. So.
All right. Well, I'll definitely love to help you with that any way possible. So with that being said, let's just start from the top, man. So how old are you and where you from?
Hey, I'm 24 and I'm from Sonora.
Sonora, where's that? I'm from the hood, man. I'm from Chicago. I don't know nothing about it. What's that, man?
Right on. Sonora, California.
Okay.
I lived in Marysville, California for about 10, 11 years. So I was born in Sonora, grew up more in like by Yosemite area, more in the mountains. So I had a lot of time just to build my passion for music, not a lot of people around. And then I came down to the city, high school.
And just how was it growing up? You know what I'm saying? Was music a part of your life growing up, or was it just something you took more serious as you became an adult?
Music's always been a part of my life. I think I've been pretty lucky because my mom, she's been a drummer since she was a little kid. My grandma plays instruments. I mean, both sides of my family have been pretty musically inclined. I'm the first one in my family to really pick up guitar that way. Like my mom was a drummer. Mm-hmm. So my mom's a great singer. I'm not the best singer, but the love for music's there. So I always just I do stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, and then one of the things that the type of guest that I like to bring onto the podcast is like we met over Facebook, and one of the things I noticed about guests and the kind of guests I like to bring on the show is people who are working, you know what I'm saying, who take their craft seriously, you know what I'm saying? We may not be mainstream right now, you know what I'm saying, but everybody, you have to work, you have to start somewhere, you have to perfect your craft to get there, you know what I'm saying? So I took a notice onto you quick, you know what I'm saying, just in the Facebook groups, constantly posting your work, constantly posting your covers, and I actually got some of your work that you sent me, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, what motivated you to actually start recording your music and sharing it with the world instead of it just being an in-house family thing? What made you want to be like, all right, I'm going to get Logic, I'm going to get the guitar, I'm going to record it? What made you take that step?
Well, I mean, I've been writing since I started playing music, and I just noticed one day, honestly, I was doing all those covers, and I'm so I got a little side thing on my page. I call it the new music. That's where I do all my covers. Mm-hmm. So I've started doing, I've got probably like 12. I haven't counted them in a while. It's like 12 or 15 of them I started doing, but I was doing these more and more. And then like all the other covers that I was doing before I actually started the actual little show, the new music. Mm-hmm. I kept doing these covers, and I was like, man, it's so easy for me to learn these songs. I'm learning them really quick. Like right. A lot of times I'll get like the first song on YouTube whenever I go on Pop Vortex, check out a song that's came out like, sometimes they'll say like a week ago or something. Mm-hmm. And I'll normally get the first cover on YouTube. So I was like, man, getting pretty good at this. So I started getting more into the production side. I started doing a little bit last year. I think that's what I sent you, that CD. It was kind of my first little go at it, but now I'm getting a little better, and I'm taking it more seriously. You know, I've been going on a lot of workshops, and just the time I invested in it now, I've learned everything about exactly the process, and my music's been getting so much better.
Mm-hmm. And you're definitely doing the right thing, because I told you we met this in the same spaces, you know what I'm saying, on the music end, and like you said, just with the, you know what I'm saying, with the repetition, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna get better over time. So definitely keep that work up, man. Definitely keep that your goals, definitely keep going for them. So with that being said, man, what you got coming up on the future? We kind of talked about it a little bit off scenes, but if you could share with the viewers and listeners about what you got coming up.
Hey, first off, thank you for letting me do that.
No problem.
And I got this new single I'm coming out with right now. It's I kind of like to call it like a poppy country, like a how do I say it?
And when you say single, is this your first time doing a single? Because we know you about the covers. Is this your first single, or is this your first single you're releasing? What made you want to do the single?
This is my first single that I'm releasing. Like, I was doing EPs before whenever I was kind of practicing. I sent you an EP, but it kind of made me like just realize, okay, well, you know, I want to take my time with this stuff. I want to make my music really good. You know, when you start releasing stuff, what you send out is what you're making your name out to be.
Exactly.
So I'm going single so I can take my most amount of time I can on each song to make sure that I'm not giving everybody crap.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. So before we get you up out of here, Phillip, one thing I was curious about, what is your goal? What is your vision from the music? What do you hope to gain from the music? Like, once you sit back in your rocking chair and you've all done with your career, what do you hope to have gained from music?
Honestly, I want to see more people doing it. I want to see my kids do it. I want to see the love for it. I want to see a lot more things. I want more passion coming back in everybody's eyes for it, instead of like, yeah, okay, yeah, it's going to be my career. This is my job, but don't forget that you want to keep that passion. And I want to see a lot more people out there like that. I want to share the experience.
Right. And let me ask you this too. With you already being familiar with doing covers, so I'm pretty sure you're familiar with a whole ton of different artists and genres. What are you listening? What's Phillip listening to? What's Phillip's favorite genre or recording artist or musician?
So recently I've been looking into like a lot of you know, Luke Bryan and stuff like that. A lot of that newer kind of like country. And I grew up off of like a lot of, to be honest, Green Day and Metallica. And I kind of recently been going more towards country, and you know, that's probably what I'm going to be turning on whenever I get in the car and I turn on the radio.
Okay. Growing up, did you have one favorite particular artist that you might say you might get a little bit of your style from, or did you just have always have your own unique type of style and delivery?
Probably it would be Metallica.
Okay. Well, what is it about Metallica?
It was the guitar, because I've always known, I mean, I'm not the best singer. I can't go out there and sing like freaking Steven Tyler from Aerosmith or nothing, but I mean, I could sing.
It's the music, man. It's the music, man. If it sound good when you up in there creating, man, don't worry about what your voice sound like. If the music sound good, if it sound good when you sit down and mix and master, fuck the haters, man. Put that shit out, man.
Right on.
All right, man. So like I said, man, thank you for coming on to the podcast. I can't wait till you finish the single. We have you back on, man. Hopefully we can feature it on here as well. So definitely keep working, man. Keep pushing, man. Tell the people where they can find you on social media.
Okay, hey, just go on Facebook and go into the filters, go over, look for pages, of course, and just type in Powers Music Production. You'll see a picture of me.
All right. Like I said, man, thank you for coming on the show. I can't wait to have you back, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you, man. Have a good night.
All right, in a minute, gang.